state. I longed to find a brighter place, somewhere full of love and grace. I dream of fields with a cool ocean breeze, a home for my own family. When I got my wish, I pinched myself to make sure this home was real. They sent for a boy, but then I was a girl. My dreaming had just let me down again. If I came as a queen with long ebony hair, then maybe they'd feel I was worth it for them. I'm a good worker in spite of my talking. I've longed to belong here for all of my life. Don't send me away without seeing what I see. Everything I touch is full of delights. I'll do my best to not let you down. I can imagine a world full of joy. Just give me your hand and I'll teach you to hope. You'll find that I've something worthwhile. Just let me stay here and I'll love you forever. I promise a life full of smiles.
Oh, we'll cream you!
With that monstrosity? I hardly think so.
Not against our fortress!
Like King Arthur's castle, our sturdy walls will repel their ill-crafted artillery.
They'll never get a single snowflake through our windows.
Prepare to don thine armor.
I'm ready to do battle, O fair and noble knight.
A surprise attack! Heathens!
Ah!
Yeah.
Our castle cannot withstand the savage attack of these barbarians.
We must redouble our efforts.
It's working! They can't hit us!
We've won! We did it!
Oh, why you?
Gilbert!
Uh-oh.
Blasted thing, dragging high and low. Cursed back's killing me.
It's Peg Bowen.
Huh? The third kids throwing their snowballs in their snowforts. They didn't go home and read a good book. I don't know.
Did you see that?
What's Peg Bowen up to now?
Oh, that snow was freezing. That's nothing compared to the shiver I felt down my spine when Peg Bowen cast her eye my way.
Oh, it's enough to turn me to stone.
She has turned kids to stone.
Don't talk of such silly things.
She's a witch. Why else would she drag that huge cauldron?
And live alone in the forest.
And have that horrid pet crow? She does dress strangely.
In trousers like a man. Must be for casting spells.
And making magic potions.
One thing's for sure. Peg Bowen is a deep, dark mystery.
Isn't this one a beaut? Or this one?
Matthew, I declare these your best drawings of the whole winter.
Well, now, that's 'cause the last snowfalls of the season make the nicest snowflakes.
No two are alike, isn't that right?
Just like people.
Hats are for your head, Anne, not for beating a poor defenseless railing.
We had the most thrilling snow fight today.
Speaking of hats...
Oh, Marilla, did you finish it? Oh, it's splendid. It makes supper seem like a royal feast.
So long as you display the manners of a princess as well.
Marilla, my conduct will be worthy of a king's table.
You are a strange one, Anne.
If you want strange, you should have set eyes on Peg Bowen today.
Did she come to town for provisions?
No, she had a huge cauldron, which she dragged through the street on her sled. I've never seen such a chilling sight.
Well, now, with no horse and sleigh, how else can she move her things?
I guess it is rather ingenious.
Ever since she was a child, Peg knew how to look after herself.
You knew Peg Bowen that long ago?
No need to cease chewing. She's an eccentric. Always has been. Peg Bowen's father was a woodsman. He built their shack in the forest where she lives to this day.
Peg knew all the bird calls. She would feed them and even tame them.
Peg knew everything about plants and which ones were good for cures.
One time I took old Rex to her. She knew just how to make him better.
She liked birds and trees and dogs, but Peg Bowen never had much time for other people.
I can't believe it.
What, that Peg Bowen never liked people?
No, that she was ever actually a girl.
We were all children once, Anne.
I suppose to get as strange as Peg Bowen, you need to start young.
We all have our special differences.
I don't. There's nothing different about me whatsoever. In fact, if it weren't for my red hair, I'd be the most utterly normal person I know. Whoa!
Oh.
What a deliriously exciting close call. Dogs? Birds?
Plants?
Marilla and Matthew said Peg Bowen's an eccentric, and eccentrics do strange things.
Whoa!
Here, Crow!
Did you see that?
What has she got there now?
They might be to bury things in.
I say they're for potions.
Actually, Anne, they look a bit like your new princess hat. They are nothing like my hat. Well, they're the same shape. That's it. We must get to the bottom of this. You mean...
Follow her?
Yes! Into the forest? It's time we learn the truth. What was that?
Are you sure this was a good idea?
We'll see her, but she won't see us.
Besides, there's strength in numbers.
Then let's stick together!
Oof! Shh!
What was that?
Uh-oh.
What's she doing with those scissors? She's cutting her own hair? What is she gathering it for?
A potion, a potion. I tell you, it's a potion.
We're far from her now. I hope so. I'm starting to think she's a witch after all. Really? The facts all add up. Her hair, her magic staff, her witchy walk.
Here, Crow. Let's go scare some kids, and then we'll go make a magic boat.
Not bad, except you forgot my earring. Here, Crow! They won't be bothering us now.
And then she left right out of the bushes to scare the wits out of us.
You should be scared, caught in such undignified and rude mockery of another person.
But we were only playing to keep ourselves brave in the face of Peg Bowen's witchy strangeness.
Nonsense.
She was cutting her own hair.
What else is she to do living alone? Her hair grows, like yours.
Well, if that's eccentric, then I'm glad I'm not. Oh, they're marvelous!
I thought you might like some to decorate your snow fort.
Oh, Matthew, these will inspire us in our repairs. We'll make it the best fort ever.
He does drawings of snowflakes?
What's the point?
To capture nature's individual and glorious beauty before it perishes.
I'd say he's mighty strange.
What would you know about these masterpieces?
What would you know? You look pretty weird yourself, done up like that.
Who are you calling weird, you weirdo?
Yeah! Run, Perry! The Weird Sisters are after us!
Up, Weird Sisters!
That got rid of them.
How dare they insult Matthew?
Well, you have to admit, Anne, there isn't anybody else in Avonlea who draws snowflakes.
So what? It's a wonderful interest.
What's that sound? She's talking to trees.
Sending messages to the roots, waking them up for spring.
Anne, let's go home.
What? Her again? What's she got now? A drill? Oh my goodness. Diana. Diana? Diana. Oh no, I'm lost. Now I mustn't panic. I found my way out of the forest before. I can do it again. What's that? This is too much. Pegs everywhere. I'll rest a moment, gather my strength. Oh, how I wish I were somewhere warm, far away from that strange Peg Bowen. Perhaps in King Arthur's forest. Now this is better. Sir, can you tell me where? Sir!
It chaseth us! Get on the horses! I mean horses! Whoa!
Sir, are you all right?
Oh! Why, 'tis only a fair maiden.
And you must be a knight and his band of merry men.
Robin Goodfeather, at your service.
And Shirley, at yours.
What might a damsel like you be doing in a forest like this?
I'm imagining I'm far from danger.
In this forest?
Why, yes. It looks to be perfectly lovely.
Do not be deceived. This forest is fraught with peril. We brave certain death to reach the village of Avon and pay tribute to the new wizard.
What's in the forest?
Dragons!
Well, in order to calm my frazzled nerves, I choose not to believe in dragons today.
You're not afraid?
No. I'll lead if you like.
You heard her. Give her your horse. Forgive him, my lady. We're not accustomed to such bravery, especially among fair lasses. My lady.
What's wrong?
Shouldst thou not ride side saddle?
This way is much more comfortable.
Men, we have found a strange one.
Why is everyone clamoring around?
They've never seen such wondrous attire.
No, I suppose they haven't.
Wilt thou help prepare the feast?
With pleasure.
don't have food like this where I come from.
We've gone to the ends of the earth to find delicacies for our celebration.
The ends of the earth is a fine and quaint phrase, Robin. But I never use it myself. It's so dreadfully old-fashioned.
Why is that?
Because, as everybody knows, there are no ends to the earth. Well, everybody knows the earth is round.
Did she say round?
Whoa!
Oh, fair Anne. Everybody knows the earth is flat. Where did you hear such folly?
I read it in a book, of course.
A girl who can read?
That's impossible. Girls don't read.
I think you're all overreacting, really.
True. It's only a young girl's flights of fancy.
But it's not fancy at all.
Anne!
Perhaps I'll just keep quiet.
She's a witch. It's plain as day.
Robin, do something!
What?
Convince them I'm not a witch just because I'm different.
Wait! Everybody! Let's take her to the wizard. She will pass judgment.
Yes, the wizard! The wizard! Who is this wizard anyway?
The wise and wonderful Pegina Bowenda.
What did you say her name was? It's Peg. My goose is cooked.
I have heard your crimes. False notions on the shape of our world, a mysterious ability to read, strange clothes, the likes of which we have never seen, and she's got an insufficient fear of dragons. Ah, yes, and an insufficient fear of dragons.
Sorry, Anne. They forced it out of me.
Name her punishment.
These are indeed strange qualities for a young girl to possess. They may frighten and confound us.
Oh, how did I ever get so strange?
And yet, there's no reason to punish her. The girl's eccentric, merely ahead of her time. We must tolerate her beliefs and habits, not be cruel.
Oh, merciful Pegina Bowenda, I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I admit, child, your fashion sense leaves a great deal to be desired.
Let us begin festivities for our wise and wondrous wizard.
Wise and wondrous. Wise and wondrous. Ah! Pegina Bowenda!
What are you going on about?
You saved me.
Just my luck, finding a damsel in distress in my busiest time of year.
I'm frozen in fear.
No, child, you're just frozen. Get on the sled, and we'll go warm you up. Don't forget that silly hat. Now you get this inside you.
Thank you. Wait, is this some potion from your cauldron?
It's only tea.
It does smell like Marilla's. What's that sweet taste?
Secret ingredient. I'll show you on our way back, which should be soon. Storm's clearing. We'd best be off. I've got work to do.
But my clothes are soaked.
No matter. I have an idea.
I feel silly.
You'd rather wear your wet clothes?
No, it's just I've never worn trousers before.
First time for everything.
I admit they are exceedingly warm.
I made 'em. A secret ingredient in the felt keeps 'em cozy.
What's that?
Oh, I'll never tell.
Is this your potion?
Haven't you ever seen maple syrup get made before?
Maple syrup?
Kids these days don't know anything. End of winter, I make maple syrup from these here maple trees when the sap starts rising.
So the drill
Makes tiny holes into the maple trees.
and the little buckets.
Catch the sap.
Delicious. If the kids could see me now, tasting a potion from your cauldron.
Oh, what a strange one you are.
But why do you like living alone in the forest?
We aren't all chatty little redheads, you know.
Yes. Like Matthew's snowflakes, we're all different. But you must admit, you are more different than most.
You think so?
No other women wear trousers.
Mark my words, there'll come a time when we'll see more girls in trousers than girls dressed like princesses.
What, do you think I'm eccentric too?
I'd say you are.
You mean I'll turn out like you?
Only if you're lucky.
And
Matthew!
Are we ever glad to see...
What's wrong?
What on earth are you wearing?
She was only making maple syrup.
So that's how she earns a living.
Well, it seems all is explained now.
Nah, she still gives me the willies.
Here's your clothes, all dried.
Thanks.
Still catching snowflakes?
when the idea strikes me.
You always were an odd one, Matthew Cuthbert. Well, I've got a gopher waiting for a dip in the stew pot. Then I'm off to fix Mrs. McGillicuddy's knees.
With a potion?
You might say so.
I doubt Pegbone will ever be completely understood.
And Gilbert, that's just the way she likes it.